BB Talkin Intercom. Connected.
Shaun here at Orlando Water Sports Complex, OWC, and this is where I spend some time and I do some coaching, some riding. We've got two full cables here. Advanced side, the standard side. We've got a 2-tower, the boat lake, the aqua park, where people go and I run around with the kids. I play over there. It's a good time. This is a great place to come with your family, your friends, and just spend some time on the water. This is where I do some coaching. That's why I'm here today. If you guys want to connect with me, I'm going to provide some links in the description below. You go to my website, ShaunMurray.com, click lessons, and you can see when I'm here and hopefully connect with you out on the water. What I'm all about here is low risk, high reward riding. What that means is you can get out there, have a good time, learn a bunch of stuff, and not beat yourself up. So how do you do that? Number one, come here, learn how to have some fun. So today you guys are gonna come along for the ride with a student I've had here before. Scott, we're gonna go out there and work on 180's today. One wake, ollies, things like that. So you guys are gonna get to listen in today because I'm gonna have BB Talkin. This is what I wear. I've got a headset that allows me to talk to them and they get to talk right back. So they're gonna get instant information and they have instant results because they get to hear right when they need to hear it. Rather than like stopping the boat, hey, let's talk about just what happened. Hopefully they remember. It's like, no, right now you get to hear what you need to hear. And no, I'm not gonna be yelling at somebody as they're cutting into the wake and freak them out and throw their timing off. That's some people like, I don't wanna be disturbed. Anybody who tries, they go, I don't wanna ride without it if I'm getting some coaching. I also use it if my kids are just riding. There's people all around the world. When their kids are riding, friends are riding, they have them because you can chat back and forth. Can you use it for other sports? Yes, people are using this in motocross, snowmobiling. I use it when I go snowboarding. You can have up to 6 people talking at one time. It absolutely changed my life up on the mountain. I honestly have been on the snow longer than I've been on the water. And when I go with this BB Talkin set up out on the snow, it made an even better experience. So you guys come along, let's go have some fun. Scott, you ready to do it?
Yep.
All right, let's hit the water.
All right, Scott, I'm going to put you at 65 feet. All right. And to the viewers at home, what I like to do is start hooking this up like this so I don't have dangling rope. And then I can change it on the fly if I need. So start with just some cruising around, get your legs warmed up, and we'll get right into some fun. All right. Got the speed at 18 miles an hour to start, okay? All right. Let me know if you want anything different. Don't lift that handle on the ollie. All right. I'm going to go up to 18.5 for you. All right. Get a little bit more snap out of the water. Okay. Nice. Keep that soft landing in your legs. Watch that chest going down. That was pretty good. I like that soft landing. The handle, you lift it up towards your chest and chin. All right. Keep it still. Nice. Nice soft landing. Hold your direction. Good. There you go. Good. Keep that handle still. You're lifting it up a little bit. So remember, yesterday we talked about that handle being not only a source of just movement, like you keep going, more importantly, it's a source of power and control. Meaning you lean against that thing, it's going to support you. You remember that feeling yesterday?
Yep. Yeah, I do remember that. It was kind of a pivotal moment that I conveniently forgot to start off the day.
That's okay. That's okay. Beautiful. Nice. Hey, really nice heel side jump. I like how you're really intentional. When you land, you're really soft on your legs. As you're going over that second wake, you began to use your legs for that soft landing, but as you went past it and landed past the second wake, then your legs went stiff and you buckled out the front a little bit with your upper body.
Yep.
Just remember that these are drills to help you with wake to wake.
Yep.
You know, which you've got nice wake to wakes. But you always want to be intentional about keeping that upper body up no matter where you're landing.
All right.
Let's get up and start some surface 180s. All right, so Scott, for these surface 180s, I'm going to drop your speed down to 12.5, maybe 13. We'll see how you look out there.
All right.
That's just so your fins are able to spin easily, release, but also as if you fall, it's like walking into a pool, okay?
All right.
Keeping your upper body still, stay right there, do a surface 180. Nice. Lean against the line. Your chest was a little bit heavy towards me, so lean against that line. Straight back, straight back. There you go. Almost exaggerate by arching your back. Good. Stay in that position, take your back foot and push it towards the boat. Good. Good. Stay against the line. That's really going to make you feel supported. Go ahead. Do one more. Lean against the line. Nice. Keep the handle still. Do one more. Very good. So cut over to the right side. We're going to do a traveling surface 180. Stop right there. Then you get to the middle. I'll say now when I want you to do the 180. Are you ready?
Yep.
Start to lean against the line. Cut. Now. Careful, don't move that handle, don't lean to the boat. This is where it's important that you're always leaning against the line, no matter what direction you're going. It's not leaning back, it's against the line. Cut to the right. Lean against the line, go. Lean against the line. Yeah, good. Do it again, back to the left. That was really nice finish on that. Against the line, lean against the line. Good, you stood up a little bit in it, you felt it.
Yep.
Go, cut to the right. I'm going to go a little faster, up to 13.5. Go ahead, cut right. 180. Good. Cut left, 180. Fast. Do it quickly. Don't stand up. Stay against the line. And back. Do another one before I turn. Go. Nice. And those were good. Do you see the difference when you lean against that line?
Yeah, absolutely. Feel more stable.
So anytime we go from one step to the next, you got to make sure that you're still using the same technique. Standing tall, lean against the line.
Right.
Keep the handle still. Look where you're going. So now I want you to do the surface 180 inside out over the whitewash. All right. Go ahead. Leaning against the line. Go. Good. That was a little bit of handle high and a little chest forward, but that's okay.
Yep. All right.
Cutting to the right. Lean against the line. 180 now. Great finish. That was awesome. Cut left. Handle still. Lean against the line. Take your time. Careful. Don't pick the handle up too high. We're going to do some outside to in, okay?
All right.
Because we want to get the most out of this set, I want to move right on to the next step. At home, you can spend a little bit more time on it. Going from outside to in, I'm going to bump up the speed just a little bit.
All right.
Okay, when you're ready, cut out to the right. You're going to do an outside to in. Stop right there. You don't need a big approach. Just a small approach means small.
And I'll do the 180 over the...
Yep, and it doesn't need to get in the air. It can stay on the surface. Go ahead.
All right.
Leaning against the line. Let the rope support you. You all right? Are you okay?
I'm good. That was bad.
That's okay.
I was almost like, it felt like I wanted to jump with the 180, which I don't think that's what I was supposed to. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to be doing, or.
Well, you said you've done some one-wake 180s, but from toe side, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could try it again here. That was like the first time feeling that sensation. That's all.
That's fine.
So.
Well, and like I said, is anytime you go from one step to the next, I want you to realize that the feeling should be pretty similar.
Yeah.
If it feels completely foreign, number one, remind yourself that it's not a big change. Physically, there's not much difference.
Right.
Mentally, it can be a big change for you, right? So don't let it become this entirely new trick, because all you're doing is you're just doing this 180 from a slightly different angle.
Right.
And remember that you can still do it on the surface. People think that you've got to be cautious of catching the fins on doing this. What can happen is you catching an edge if you stop leaning against the line.
Right.
So you spun too soon. You stood up.
Yeah.
Leaned at the boat. So remember, this is not a big change. In fact, I can slow the speed down to make it feel even more similar to the last step. So watch this. I'm going to go down about 1.5 miles. About 14.5 miles an hour. Now watch this. Go ahead. Nice and easy. Lean against the line. We'll go up to 15. Go ahead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're standing up. You got real stiff and rigid, and you let that handle come high, and your shoulders went forward. Go ahead and cut out to the right. Let's do that again. And I want you to really exaggerate leaning against the line. I know you probably get tired of hearing me say that phrase, but it's really important. The number one mistake. Go ahead. Keep it on the surface. Lean against it. Stay back, stay back, stay back. Yeah, look at that. That's great. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to do a switch 180 from the outside in. Go ahead. Hey, good lean, early spin.
Yeah.
Do it the other way, cut out to the right. Here we go. Leaning against that line. Let us support you.
Thanks for saving me there.
That's all right. That was a little rigid, little stiff up top. You got some air that last time.
Yeah, a little bit.
Remember, wait for this. Cut in, switch. Don't spin too soon. Go. Now. Yeah, there you go.
That was awesome.
There you go. On that regular one, you landed with some air, and you got a little bit stiff with your legs. Right? Just like your one-wake jumps, you know how you're really soft in your knees?
Yep.
Same thing. I know it switch is a little bit harder because kind of mentally feels freaky. So don't forget to use your legs softly on that. Lean against the line, gentle landing. Good. Relax, relax. Good. Hold your direction. Kind of rigid on that. That's okay, though. I get it. I get it. That's good, though. Whoa. You felt the board slide out. That was just an early spin.
Yeah.
That left hip is wanting to get in front. Don't let it. Stay engaged on that right hip. So right now you're engaged on the left hip cutting in. Leaning against that line, relax. Yeah, good.
That felt pretty good there.
Good, good, good. Lean against the line. Keep that left hip in back. Keep the right hip engaged and go. Whoa. Hey. A little bit more air on that one.
Yep.
Hey, nice work.
Thank you.
That's a first for you, the left foot forward, heel side 180, and switch one, correct?
Yep, correct.
Nice work. Yep. All right, get up, switch. A little bit of a challenge. And what you're going to do is you're not only going to get up, switch, but you're going to cut outside the wake and beat the wake before it gets to you. You ready?
All right.
Here we go. A little bit of a game. Lean against that line, hard cut. There you go. Nice. No problem for you.
No.
Okay, 180 right where you are.
Right where I'm at?
Right where you are.
All right.
Good. 180 in. Really soft landing. Really lean against the line, okay?
All right.
Whoa. As you went into the wake, did you feel, especially getting to the top of the wake, did you feel like the rope was supporting you?
No.
You stopped leaning against it.
Why do I do that? I know better. It's just like my initial.
Well, one of the big reasons is as you cut in left foot forward, you're leaning back physically with your back towards the water.
Yep.
Right? And so when you go to do the 180, if you lean back, you're not going to be leaning against the line. You need to lean against the line, which is a switch toe side cut. So remember what I was talking about is that as you're cutting, that load is against your shoulders, equally against your shoulders. And as you do the 180, your lower body turns and then the weight gets put into this back arm. But if you're back, that's why you fall outside of the support of the line.
Yep.
That makes sense? So feel it in your back and then feel it go into that shoulder. Whew. Nice. Hey,
awesome. That
was great. A stiff landing, but as far as like how you did it was pretty good. Go ahead. Look at that! Look at that!
I remembered the soft landing, too.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, really try to relax that finish, all right?
All right.
Lean against that line. Nice and easy. Nice. Good. Good job. Hey, good job. Good job. A little early on the spin. You weren't leaning against the line totally at the end, but nice work.
Thank you.
And most people don't take the time to do 180s and stuff like this.
No, this is a lot of fun, actually. This is, I mean, we're not all about the big air. It's a lot of fun doing the 180s.
At this point, you can do 180s anytime you cross, whether you want heel side or toe side, inside or out. It's up to you. Go ahead. Early, handle moved as well.
Yep.
Just wait on it. It's all right. Nice. Hey, I like the soft landing, but it was delayed.
Yeah.
You landed stiff, and then you bent your knees.
Yep.
So you can do it. You just got to do it at the right time. Nice. Leaning a little bit ahead of the line.
Yeah.
Headed against it. There you go. Nice soft landing. Nice work.
Thank you.
Great start on those 180s.
Yeah, that was great. That was a lot of fun.
Scott, thank you for letting us film. Hopefully you guys maybe learn something, or you see that you can go out there and have a fun time without like hanging your neck. A lot of people are like, hey, I gotta learn 180, so I guess I should try wake to wake. There's a ton of steps you can do before you get there that are pretty low risk, so maybe give you some ideas for those steps. So OWC, love being here. I mean, this is amazing. It's November, almost December, and it's a great day. So if you're up in the cold, come visit us. Open pretty much, yeah, we're open all year. And there's also ECP, the newest park, Elite Cable Park down in Auburndale and all the way down in Miami. MWC, great places to ride all over the state of Florida, so come check us out. And for sure, have to mention this game changer, BB Talkin. If you haven't seen it before, check out the link in the description below, and you can use this in so many different applications. I love coaching with it, and it just allows so much more progression when the students are out there. So I appreciate you guys coming along, listening in. If you guys have questions and comments about riding tricks, boards, whatever, put that in the comments below. Subscribe and enjoy your ride. Peace.
BB Talkin Intercom. Connected.